You won't believe what happened when this black CEO walked into her local bank branch and was refused service. Minutes later, she completely flipped the script and left the entire branch scrambling to respond. She's not just any business owner, she's a CEO running a multi-million-dollar company. She's used to being respected, making big moves, and commanding rooms. But that day, she walked into her local branch expecting a routine visit and was met with something shocking. The tellers hesitated. The manager avoided eye contact. Instead of being served like any other client, she was denied service. They told her they couldn't help her right away, making excuses that didn't make sense. From the moment she stepped in, the branch treated her like an inconvenience because of her skin color. She felt the sting of discrimination, but she didn't let it rattle her. Instead, she quietly assessed the situation, noticing the errors and vulnerabilities the branch displayed in their underestimation of her authority. Rather than arguing or storming out, she left with a plan. She calmly told the branch manager she'd be back, but this time she wasn't just coming for herself. She came with the weight of her company behind her. She gathered her team and quickly reviewed her company's accounts linked to the branch. There were millions in deposits, major transactions scheduled, and key business accounts dependent on that branch. She realized that while the branch thought they had the upper hand, she held far more power than they could imagine. Within minutes, her team mobilized. They verified transactions, checked scheduled transfers, and documented everything. Every number, every contract, every piece of evidence showing that the branch had underestimated her influence. Meanwhile, word of her return quietly spread through the branch. Staff began to sense tension, but still underestimated the CEO's plan. She didn't yell, she didn't demand immediate apologies. Instead, she acted methodically, using her knowledge and authority to assert leverage. Then she returned to the branch. But this time, she wasn't just a client. She was a force the staff couldn't ignore. She executed a series of moves that effectively shut down the branch. Transactions were paused because they required her authorization. Corporate oversight was alerted, demanding immediate attention. Scheduled business transfers were frozen until the situation was corrected. In mere minutes, the branch went from thinking they were in control to realizing that they were completely exposed. Every teller, every manager, and every employee was forced to confront the consequences of their discriminatory behavior. The branch had no choice but to apologize immediately. They worked to resolve the situation and ensure her accounts and business transactions were prioritized. Beyond that, the CEO's actions sent a powerful message. Discrimination against her or her business would have real consequences. She didn't just get her service, she demonstrated the power of authority, preparation, and strategy. She showed that when you're underestimated, you can turn the tables without losing your composure. This story isn't about revenge, it's about accountability. It's about showing that respect is earned, not assumed. The next time someone tries to dismiss you, remember, power is about leverage, not anger. Knowing your value and using it strategically can change the outcome entirely. This black CEO's actions are a lesson in poise, power, and precision, turning a moment of discrimination into a masterclass in influence. If you believe respect shouldn't depend on appearance, prove it. Like this video, share it everywhere, and tell us in the comments where you're watching from and which moment hit hardest. Subscribe today and turn on notifications so you never miss stories where arrogance collapses and quiet power rises.